to another episode of Take from My Floor, guys. Where opinions are often off script, but always on brand. You guys know it by now. You should literally memorize it by now. It's your girl, your co-host, Macy Crab. Come on now. As always, you know, she's in the back. She's slacking per use. She'll be joining us very, very shortly. You know, she's getting all the little things together for us so we can have a smooth show. But anyways, as always, a special show, an exciting show. I'm excited. It's a bit more of like a chill show. Hopefully I won't be as angry as last week when we were talking about Steph and the lack of off-season moves by the Warriors. So hopefully we get that together. But before we jump into it, guys, I'm gonna let you know what we're talking about tonight. As always, if you looked at the title, if you looked at the thumbnail, guys, we've got a little bit of drama this week. Not as much drama as season 7 of Love Island. If you tuned in, I tuned in, you know what I'm talking about. It is not going to be like that. But we had a lot of events this weekend. We had the SBs, we had All-Star Weekend for the women. Last week, you know, we had it for the NBA. But guys, over the weekend, we had a lot of things happen. A new couple popped out. Guys, I don't know. We'll get into it. They're low-key tea, and you know, maybe we'll see someone finally find himself and get back on the court and actually do something. Anyways, we're definitely gonna be talking about the women of All-Star Weekend. So many iconic moments, especially through their outfits, using their voice and everything. We're gonna be talking about our favorites and how they use their voice through their fits. Those shirts, we'll talk about it. As we discussed last week, lots of off-season moves. The NFL, you know, we already reacted to it. The draft, it was exciting, but also enraging. But it also left a lot of room for these teams to really prove themselves this season. We're going to be getting into our favorites and who we're excited to see, who we're rooting for this season. Y'all probably already know who I'm rooting for. Everybody black. But that's besides the point. We're going to get into the ESPYs. A little bit of drama there. I saw a few things. Lots of great athletes were honored, but some were left out. We'll let you know our opinions in tonight's episode. As always, let us know your opinions down below in the comments. Y'all know beef with Janai, don't beef with Macy because she's always right.
I didn't hear that.
As always, y'all, give us a little follow so you get notified when we go live.
Yes.
But let us get into the show. Oh, nice
Nice.
of you to join us. Yeah, you did hit me.
Wait, no, I didn't
You
do
did.
that. I didn't touch
You did hit me.
it. Interesting. Since it just passed, you know, let's might as well just, you know, hop into the WNBA All-Star Weekend. Before we get into the nitty-gritties, I'm sure you guys have seen if you have tic-tac-toe, because we're going to give apps clout over here. Let's talk about the fits. I have a couple pulled up, you know.
I feel like you were real excited.
I definitely am. I have some. No, why would you wear that? But I'm sorry.
Okay, yeah, I
I
have
won't
one
show
person, but
anybody.
she's always like this.
No, yeah.
Who
I
is it?
think I'm gonna show you.
If it's the same person I'm thinking of, I'm gonna be so excited because I'm so sick of seeing her. Okay, she wasn't the one I was thinking of, but yeah,
Dang.
that I had to scroll past.
It just doesn't like the blazer. Anyways, y'all, I don't want. You know, we'll talk about the good people.
Okay, let's talk about them first. No, first, but we're gonna get into those. Those as well.
First, I will say though, the women came. I had a range of good ones to choose from. Remember NBA draft? I was like,
Crumbs. We had the same ones because there was like 4 good ones.
so also, because I know I'll hear the defenders, the vibes are different. Like getting drafted versus a fun All-Star Weekend. You don't have to be so professional, I guess.
I don't care.
But you know the defenders will come.
I don't care.
That's
An
fair.
awful fit is an awful fit.
Do you want to drop your first?
My first fit, I don't know if this is how you say her last name, but Ray Burrell,
Okay.
LA Sparks. I thought she had that on. Okay, guys, let me kind of describe
Y'all,
it.
get your Google up now so you can see what we're talking about.
It was like a not red, what is that, like maroon
Burgundy?
type of, maroon burgundy type of vibe. Let me just tell y'all, she ate. I didn't see anybody with a fit like this, anybody else. She really ate the hair out, the glasses, Everything was tea. The accessories were tea. She ate that. She ate that. She clearly knows her style, knows her body very well. I like the way
Yes.
she's put this together.
I feel like style is very much your body.
Yeah.
Like, you can't, like, you know they say not everyone can be a baddie. Some girls are just cute.
Yeah.
I really believe
No,
that.
I
I really believe that.
I agree.
I really, okay, this one, she's not my first, but this girl reminded me of you so much. I need
saw that
some
she
more.
ate that so
Y'all,
bad.
look up her fit. This gives Macy vibes so bad.
She
Like,
ate that
Macy
so
loves
bad.
a statement piece in shades. And it just,
She
it
ate
really
that so
gave.
bad.
It gave.
I did see that. I liked her fit a lot.
Yeah, I was like, nah. And the lip combo
Yeah.
and the hair, yeah.
I love
Yeah.
the leopard print. She did eat that, and she just looks like she's feeling it.
And also yellow shades,
Mhm.
not black.
You
That's
would
what
think that
really
she
stands
ate.
out for me. And the lip, I can't like lip.
They look almost
She
different.
different. She different. Okay, next up.
Next up, okay, I saw this one of Skylar Diggins. I feel like it kind of depends on what you like.
Yeah.
Everybody wears a lot of black, and I feel like you need something else with the black. If you zoom in and look at the details, it's like sparkles or something. I thought it was real cute the way she had it on personally, and I love a good shade, and she had her shades on. I like this fit. I don't have much to say about it. It's kind of simple, but I did like if you look at like the embroidering in that part, I appreciate those little details. I thought she looked really nice.
I saw it and I liked her hair too.
Yeah,
I feel like hair goes with fits.
Yeah, I
Goes with
agree.
fits.
I agree. This little side part.
Yeah. The more, what is it, comb? Or
Yeah, I liked
I
it.
don't know what I'm
She
saying.
ate.
Okay, this is my number 2. Paige Beckers. I think this is day 1, but it's a red vibe if you're looking at her face because they were like day 2.
Yeah, I didn't like the other one.
Girl, that construction,
I didn't like.
it
that
just
one.
gave. I literally had it.
Boxy.
It gives white man that
Yes.
is rude,
And
racist.
it makes her neck look real like short. It makes
Yeah.
it like I don't
It
know.
doesn't compliment her well.
It not.
And
at all.
normally she can dress. So I was like,
This seems like someone else dressed her.
yeah. First,
I don't-
bet they be doing that.
No,
I'm
they
dressing.
I like
This
that
one, yeah.
That
It
one,
fit her
she's-
body. So the hair, the
Mhm.
the curl. I said, yeah. I'm so glad, y'all. I was Paige's biggest stop with the 2 braids. I'm so glad she graduated college so we can see versus
Yeah.
the fit A.
I
The
like it.
it's like leopard. There's like a little
There's a
patch
lot
here.
going on.
It's good. No notes. The necklaces, no notes. Like everything went together.
I
Zero
agree.
notes. Zero.
I agree.
Zero. Like I have to. Whoever did that. Yeah. Yeah. You have another good one, or you transition?
Well,
Yes, I had that one too.
Okay.
Dad,
My
God,
last one, Angel Reese. Okay, ever since she was talking to Zendaya's stylist and he was kind of like giving her pointers, Law, she's looks so tea. I feel like it's hard for them to do business casual. Not all the time do the suits fit really well.
Yeah.
This is tea. This is so tea. It fits her so well. She's got the heels on, the bag. I love this. The shades.
The open shirt.
I
with
love
just the
it.
right and open.
Oh my gosh. I
Angel,
love
you
it.
did your biggest.
I literally
And the
love it.
specific heels, how they're thin at the bottom.
Yeah.
And the suit is like, what is that?
I don't know what the texture is.
But it's
so
tea.
tea.
It's tea.
It's so
It's
tea.
tea.
I love it so
And
bad.
the one necklace,
Yes.
tea.
And then like the undershirt peeking out the sleeves. I
Tea.
love that. She
Tea.
ate this. She ate this.
Literally the sexiest business
Literally.
cash. Like you did your biggest.
She did. I love this for her. She
Really?
looks so good.
And the glasses, like they're thin. Like it's just so many
It's
details that comes with
getting
style.
expensive.
I couldn't
I
even
love
do
it.
it. Y'all can be mad at me. Y'all can be in the bad every time. They'd be like, okay, the shirt, but what are we doing with the pants?
I know. I'd be the one sneaking in. Don't cut the camera.
And I'll be wearing the same glasses every time. Y'all be like, that's all you got? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm
Please.
sorry. For my first, I mean, I guess we talked about Kaylin. I mean, I like the stud buds, the pink
Okay.
vibe, but also, you really don't have to do too much when it comes to a tracksuit.
Okay. I agree. Did you see the second fit?
Yes.
I like that one better.
I agree.
I think it was better. And honestly, what I did like is that she wore the shorts, and I feel like a lot of guys try to do that, and I'd be like,
Yeah.
hers fit really well.
Yeah.
The shorts with the suit top and
Yeah.
the vest, that ate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't have any other, we don't want to make the segment too long.
No, one, Kelsey Plum.
Oh, really? Wait,
No.
which day?
The red dress was absolutely terrible. I don't. I know I didn't like the other fit.
The other one was not good.
Okay, yeah, I didn't like what she had on. I often don't like
Kelsey's
what she had
so
on.
bad. Juju, Angel, Asia. Oh yeah, Asia had a. Oh yeah, all his girls are going. Yeah, see the thing is they weren't yours. Just kidding, twin. We welcome all comments. Thank God.
You're welcome. You're welcome. But yeah, Kelsey, she's been looking a mess. The note I have is looks a mess always. I mean, she's really pretty. I don't know if she doesn't have a stylist. She always does this thing with like the broad shoulders, and I don't like it. And then the dress is always cut too short. It doesn't lengthen her. I don't like it. I don't like it. I can't. I don't like it.
Oh my gosh, guys, I just realized that we're uncentered again. But it's fine. I don't care. Anyways, my first no, I just think it's gonna be biased. So I'll switch to like,
Who is that? I didn't see this. I don't know.
now I'm not saying the name because now I'm not saying the name because we don't drag on this show.
I'm sorry. I was caught up.
So now I'll just show you, and I'm glad I cropped the head out. I'm not saying the name. I was very displeased when I saw this fit, just because I feel like, you know, there's not even a lot going on. It's just the layers. I don't know. It's giving Irish.
I will go back and say
side.
yes. That's really what caught me off guard.
And the band's cut.
That, and then you know when people like throw that when they throw that like sweater over their shoulders.
Yeah, but what was this doing?
So I'm really confused.
When was this gonna be worn? If you go back to the photo, when was the sweater jacket going with this outfit? Everything was.
You can't call me a hater, really. Like
Everything was bad.
I'm just confused.
Everything was bad. This was my worst of the day. So I'm glad I'm not saying the person based off of Macy's reaction. Don't go try to find it. But normally she can dress. But yeah, it doesn't accentuate anything at all. Like it just. Now,
I don't have anybody else that I feel like was worth.
oh, and Megan, I'm airing out the NBA. Yeah, police this commenter.
No, literally.
Yeah, all the bad girls are taking. We will definitely discuss this later. Allegedly, Juju. Allegedly. Angel Reese. Allegedly. She has not confirmed. Yeah, Asia, Coco Jones, Megan. What a great day to be a black woman. Who's next?
Alrighty.
But yeah, aside from, I don't have any other bad fits, let's move past it. They did wear shirts during the weekend. Oh, I had a clip that's on my phone. Anyways, they did wear shirts during this weekend that said, "Pay us what you owe us." And of course, a lot of people had things to say. Naturally, I'm gonna pass it to my co-host while I plug in my computer.
Honestly, I feel like this is just constantly what they talk about, unfortunately, in the WNBA. It's not just like for the WNBA. I feel like all the time women are never paid as much as like their counterparts, but I feel like this is incredibly discouraging because now you have this new generation of like younger players moving in, and I think especially when they're used to so much NIL, like Paige got so much NIL, Angel Reese got so much NIL, and they even said like they were trying to use up all their years because they knew what they were gonna get. Everyone has side hustles. I don't think this is anything shocking, but I do think it's important if they're really trying to make this a big industry and they're trying to like keep people watching. One, to prioritize those players that people want to see. I think the biggest thing is you bring these players in, we talk about it all the time, they get cut. These are the players that are really gonna make you the money at the end of the day, and in order to allow everyone to grow, I think you just have to prioritize those players that everyone's excited to see. Unfortunately, everybody wasn't watching women's basketball as much when these older players were there. We know some of them, but I'm like, in order to, go towards this new crowd, I feel like they just have to focus on those players, and I feel like that's kind of where this detriment is. But no, it's unfortunate that they have to do such a big statement, like wearing these shirts. Like they said they had a meeting or something and it didn't go well with like renewing contracts and stuff. And I think that's just it's so unfortunate because to me it's bad budgeting. You see, like some of these teams are spending so much money on these things and this things, and they're trying to expand the league. But I'm like, what is best for the people in the league right now, and how can you get them paid what they need to keep going? And I'm like, it also makes you not want to play for real. I'm like, it feels like disrespect when you don't play.
What should I get excited for when I'm in college and it's my 4th year?
Literally, it's like,
oh, I'm gonna get cut soon. Like, might as well start sending my tape overseas. Like, I don't even have anything to get hyped for.
No, I totally agree. It just sucks because it's like, especially when you see them walk out with you, you're like, especially All-Star Weekend's such a fun weekend.
Yeah.
And you know there's eyes on it. Like people are like, ooh, like let me bring my kids. Like this is fun. Like everybody's hyped. You get to see all your favorite players in one place. And it's like they're doing that intentionally to make a statement. So you know like things are really kind of like harsh on like the inner workings of the league. It's just unfortunate, honestly.
Guys, I really wish there was this TikToker who created this video. It explained it so well. Like he was talking about business and revenue because people always say, oh, they only can pay what they earn. But that's not true. Like he broke it down so well. I'm trying to find the video. But he said essentially like they are not that type of revenue. Like, oh, I can't explain it, but like they're already a business expense. So they already are calculated in the cost of like put out. So it's not, oh, they only get paid what views they bring in. That's not how it works. I wish I could find it. Guys, I totally forgot that my phone is gonna be the one that's streaming. Anyway, I won't be. But I completely agree with him. Like, I always understood the argument that if they don't bring these views in, then okay, we cannot pay you this. However, after hearing that and hearing him break it down, I was like, okay, hold up. If it's been like this the whole time, then, and also the New York Liberty and that new...
We talked about it last show.
And I think Phoenix also. So, hearing those two organizations, and I know the owners are just using their money for funsies.
That's what I'm saying.
Clearly, y'all getting revenue. I mean, no, so, I don't know, I think it's so misogynistic to say, like, oh, they always whining, this, that, and the third. Like, it's just, the true colors always come out when things like this happen. I think when people are in the comments saying, whoa, I make more than Caitlin Clark, and she's the big name. Whoa, I make more than Paige Beckers, more than Angel Reese, base salary. Yeah, that's a problem.
That's ridiculous.
In and of itself, that's a problem. I don't care if the salary has to increase from the owner's wages itself, or we gotta make something shake. But I think, obviously, as Michi said, eyes are coming in on these women. They're bringing fans, ticket sales, money. People are buying jerseys. Rivalries are sparking debates on TikTok and Twitter. Like, let's not pretend that it's not growing. And I think if they didn't fight for themselves, there would be no change. Like, we wouldn't, not we, but like, the general public wouldn't say, oh, how much are they making? They should make more. So why would they not fight for themselves? Like, you know, it's just so illogical to fight against this argument. I don't understand. Wouldn't you want better?
I
You
agree.
feel like you're not getting better.
I agree completely. It's ridiculous. We were looking up salaries last show. We were like, it just feels like you could do more for these players that are contributing so much to the league.
Yeah, exactly. If not them, then who's the fight? Put the WNBA low to the rim. Hot take. No.
I saw a lot of people say that I forget what post it was. I think it was about them wearing the shirts, and someone said, "Oh, lower the rim, then we'll like pay to watch," or some stupid stuff like that.
There's always something.
I hate
There's always something. You guys know this. We talk about this all the time with USC. First, it's we need this. Then it's we need this. Then it's always gonna be something.
Mhm.
Let it be. Leave the rim talk alone, please.
I think that's ridiculous. Clearly, they're doing just fine. They're competing against each other at a high level, so I don't understand the stupid comment of that.
And they dress better than NBA players.
Yeah.
So
No, I don't.
my girl Angel, give me your best any day. Kyle Kuzma's not touching her.
No, I can't. Every day I see Angel Reese hate, it makes me sick to my stomach.
Sick. Like, you want me to?
Like, it's literally like when you can't do enough. Like,
Yeah.
Everyone's always gonna have something to say. It makes me
Literally.
so sick.
First they're like, oh, you focus too much on the game. Then, or no, you focus too much on outside things. Then you take the game too seriously.
Literally, bro.
What the fuck do y'all want her to do, bro?
Did you see that video of Caitlyn Clark? She was like yelling at a ref, and she said, "No, you come here to the ref." And I was like, and everybody in the comments was like, "This is literally who everyone thinks Angel Reese is."
Bro, I swear.
It
It's so frustrating to be villainized, especially because, like, I'm not trying to be that person, but there's nothing that she does that a man, let's say basketball player, does. There's nothing that she does that they haven't. Nothing that she said, not her playing style, nothing crazy that I haven't seen on the men's side. So there's literally no reason. You can name a male counterpart in basketball and be like, oh yeah, Draymond. It's worse.
Oh yeah.
What the? I mean, he does get hate, but like not in the sense of like his looks and it's just taken to another level.
Yeah, it is.
Taken to another level. Speaking of taking to another level, the SB's host, yeah. Next, y'all should have had us up there. We would have. First of all, I feel like we're funny and we're a good duo. Like we piggyback off each other. Yeah.
What is his name?
I think it's Shane.
Yeah, because actually I've seen some of his clips on TikTok. He's funny, like his clips on TikTok, but I feel like you can make funny.
I thought he was an actor or something.
No, he's a comedian.
Oh, I've seen him before. I just didn't remember what category.
Yeah.
The thing that got me was the Caitlyn Clark joke. He was like, essentially he said, "Oh, Caitlyn, something about Caitlyn Clark loving more than being a black woman."
I just feel like we need to please leave Caitlyn Clark over here.
But was it true? Anyway, just kidding. I don't know. I've said this off air, but I do believe like I don't think she does enough to distance herself from the misogyny and the racism of her fans. If she easily put out a statement and said, "Bro, me and Angel are cool. Please stop like going after her. Please stop dragging this. This is not who I represent. This is not who I am." She doesn't have to do a long speech. She doesn't have to do a monogram. What is it?
Monologue.
A monologue. Okay? Just a simple, "Hey, I'm not racist. Please stop." Silence is, you know what they say, the bystander effect is just as dangerous as the killer.
I agree, and I feel like every time she's had to kind of make that statement, she seems annoyed that she's making it, which I get being annoyed, like, you guys are still talking, like, doing this, but also I feel like it needs to be a strong statement and a serious statement, like, that's not okay, that's not, like, fair to her. It seems like someone's forcing you to do it.
Yeah, it should be like, this is the last time I'm bringing this up.
Because it's ridiculous.
We have
the
no
way you're
need.
treating her.
Literally. And RG3, oh, you're lucky you're not on the subject today.
I can't even.
You're lucky. Because also, even if Angel did not like Caitlyn, I don't see a problem with that. Sports brings rivalries.
You don't have to like everyone. I don't know when this whole
There's no
thing
problem.
like you have to like someone. Like
Literally.
you don't.
He said she hates her. Oh, okay.
And if she did,
Like I hate getting Roethlisberger. There's so many. Bro, the Seahawks and the Niners hate each other. We hate UCLA. Like, you know, there's so many rivalries. I don't see a problem with her not liking him.
Yeah, I don't.
I see a problem with you calling your wife Milk, though. Tuh. Next. They were like, yeah, we're not calling you RG3 anymore. We're calling you Rob. Because the name got removed. So, Robert. Anyways, or RC3. Robert. Anyways, y'all, let's talk about the ESPYs. Some notable awards. Simone Biles, you know, she did her thing. Christian Pulisic won Best Male Soccer Player of the Year. I was perplexed because he beat Lamine Yamal. Anyways, Suni Lee won Best Comeback Deserved Women Athlete.
She was
a lot of words to say, guys, but you know, I'm on it. Did you have any like you won that over this person, or like nothing too shocking?
Not like you won that over this person. Just like Cooper Flag, you know, best college athlete. Okay, I get it. Okay, I guess. Juju deserved. Don't care. Juju deserved. That was so deserved.
Yeah.
Her performance, amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Best WNBA player, Caitlyn Clark.
I was a little. Who votes was on the committee?
That's
Asia Wilson won MVP. It doesn't have to be Angel. So like, you know.
Literally. That, I mean, it's okay. I feel like that was hype. Nobody I really was like too mad about. I know some people I saw were saying that Steph Curry's performance in the Olympics should have been like not best comeback. What did Simone win?
Oh, best.
She like performance, best championship performance. I only saw that debate with Steph. I love Steph. I love Simone. I think either or was just fine, but nobody I was really upset about other than like the ones I felt like were just given.
I feel like for me, Shay, he won best male athlete, which is overall, and best NBA player.
Yeah, that
obviously,
was easy.
I don't know who's on the committee. I don't even know how the voting works. I don't even know if America votes. But best male athlete.
I feel like those are just easy
Of
to give
all
out.
the sports,
I feel like they're not even like looking like
of
a lot of
all
these
the
are
sports.
just easy. Like, oh, they won the championship, give it to him. Give it to him.
Y'all, I'm looking at the nominees.
However, I do think best play Saquon Barkley ate that. It's iconic. I think it's gonna be in what I don't play video games, whatever that video game is.
Okay, best male athlete was Shohei, Josh Allen, Saquon, and
I
Shay.
did not see.
Laughable. Laughable. If Josh Allen would have won this, I would have blew up the entire arena.
I would have been sick. That wow.
Okay, I guess you're choosing from crumbs here.
Crumbs.
I mean, like, obvious. Like, it's nothing that's like, oh, he deserves it. I feel like it's all in. Shohei, obviously. Saquon, obviously.
Yeah.
And they already all won, except Josh, so.
If they just gave Josh that out of pity,
I would have been mad.
I would have been
I
right
would've
there
been
at
mad.
their door
Literally.
the next day.
To me, this was like a decisive, like, you kind of knew.
Yeah, it wasn't exciting to me.
WNBA, yeah, for sure shocked me. But also, I feel like in the past, I don't know. I just think it was more like the other people could win.
Yeah.
But hopefully this sports season brings more excitement. Okay? Okay. Speaking of excitement, let's just get it over with. There's a humongous elephant in this room right now. Dame Lillard went back to the Trailblazers. Y'all, I'll give you a quick rundown. He was there for 11 years. You know how long that is? People wish their professional career lasted 5 years. But okay, he was there for 11 years. Left. Went to the Bucks. I almost said the Buccaneers. Yikes. The Bucks. The Bucks averaged 24 points, mind you. No one was complaining. No. Yeah, the goal was to win a chip. You didn't give yourself time. Tore his Achilles tendon. Okay, you're out for a season. Fixable though. Goes back. Mind you, the Bucks. Okay, so they I don't know the proper words. Released his contract, but you were gonna be out for the entire year. I see no problem with that. Why would we? I don't know if they were gonna give him nil or they were like, hey, we're gonna release this extra money and give it to Miles Turner. I don't think they would have given him $0 and 0 cents. But also, I don't know the details. But it just seems too grimy. You know what I'm saying? Signs with the Trailblazers, 3 years. He's making $114 million in the next 2 years. In one of those years, he's not playing. What are your thoughts?
I think it's. I don't understand the reasoning. I feel like it's for storyline as well as like a lot of people felt bad when he was released because like he's recovering and it feels like he has no support and people were all like, where's the loyalty in the league? So I think him coming back where he started is kind of like full circle. It's a nice little moment. I don't think they're chasing a chip at all. Clearly, I don't get it. I'm like, it wasn't like a move to increase their chances of winning or anything, in my opinion. You're putting a lot of stakes on him. You don't know how he's going to play after the injury. You're running on hopes and dreams for real, and just hoping that his leadership kind of gets them to a place you want to be. I don't get it, and it's a lot of money just for that. I think it's ridiculous, but.
I completely agree, especially with the latter statement. I don't think this is like him ring chasing. Like I read in a couple articles that he said, you know, his family stays, so he's like, I miss my family, missing my children every day. And I understand you're somewhere for 11 years, moving your family up just for, you know, I get why they stay there. I mean, would I stay in Oregon over Milwaukee, you're kind of. But I guess obviously I would stay there because you have friends and stuff. But if I'm like settling down, is there a third option? Is there a third option? But I get it. Like he's 36 and he tore your Achilles tendon. How strong can he come back? I completely understand going back for the nostalgia, for the vibes. I think he's like the leading scorer in Triple H history, like all-time points. Like it's just one of those like happy endings.
Yeah,
like,
it's a good story.
Hometown hero, coming back to be family man, coming back for the vibes of it all and to end his career there. And you're almost 40. Now, as someone who doesn't care about all that, what the fuck? Like you were ring chasing, rightfully so. Right? Nobody would blame you. 11-year career given to an organization that didn't put pieces around you that you wanted time again for leaving. I want you to leave. John, you're next, okay? But anyways, going back, it's just, it has to be one of, this is what Aaron Rodgers should have did.
Yeah.
Hold up, I think I'm phrasing it wrong. I think Aaron Rodgers shouldn't ring chase at his age.
Yeah.
But I don't think I'm phrasing right. But y'all see what I'm saying? Like, I think Aaron Rodgers is like, one last lonely, like, hope. And Dame is like, you know what? I know who I am at my age. But I feel like, dang, the Bucks. I do think Giannis should have left the Bucks. And that's just me.
If Giannis left the Bucks, who are the Bucks?
But exactly. But they weren't going anywhere, especially with Dame and Giannis. The stars, and they had like no capital, they had no draft picks, because they traded up it. And also Dame got a no trade clause in Portland. He's not pink.
Duh, he's done. Okay, he's done.
It's so sad to see like all your favorites phasing out of the league. Phasing, like, dang, torn the king. I'm not gonna lie, whatever the hell LeBron was doing, everybody needs to get him that.
It sounds like he's keeping it a secret. Nobody has the longevity that he does.
But like, I'm saying like, as far as injury, it's always like maybe an injured hamstring, maybe. But he's walking around and cooling. Never. I'm not even gonna speak into it.
I was about to say you can't.
Never been Dame.
You can't split this because they're gonna talk about
They're gonna say, why would you? My nigga go. He's never been Dame. He's never been jogged. Like all these bad injuries. Zero fears. But alas, I don't know. I think it's crazy to me. Like,
I think it's stupid. It's literally a waste of money, in my opinion.
All that money. But if you're nostalgia chasing as Dame, I support it. You know, get your coins.
But as an organization, that's not your job. Your job is to chase a chip.
Yeah.
Why are you giving all this money for no reason?
But you know they're gonna get it back. You know they're gonna get it back.
I don't care. Imagine being a rookie, you're like, great, maybe we'll get him in 5 years.
I mean, that's beats me. Doesn't make sense, huh? You're talking about me, I always be French. Oh, got it. Y'all don't do the same? I heard somebody say,
I
yeah.
had someone say, shut up, you cannot sing, that's never been your talent. I don't know.
Blocked. Reported for hate
The
speech.
chat's a little angry today.
Reported for hate speech. Since we're on the topic of basketball, did you guys see Klay talk to Enigma Scanner together? I like it.
I like it. I want to know the story.
How they met.
Yeah, that's weird. It's just weird to me because I feel like Clay is like, on his boat. Like,
I don't know anything about that, man.
I feel like, exactly. How?
I think that's perfect.
Yeah.
I would say like I want the low key guy.
But that's the problem. He's low key, she's not.
But someone compared them to fries with a milkshake. I see that so bad. Like a combo that's like you wouldn't think, but yeah.
That's fair. I feel bad because everyone's already praying on their downfall. People were in the comments like, she's on social media too much. I give it 6 months. I literally saw that. And I said,
I think it's actually crazy. I think nowadays as a singer or an artist, you can't just rely on money from your like streams.
yeah,
Just because streams, you need like what 100,000 to get $1. Not true, but you know what I'm saying.
and God forbid you take a break.
Like I would be getting as many brands as possible from her. Like I'm posting on TikTok. You know she's in Creator Fund.
Yes, everyone loves her workout videos.
Every day I'm saying,
She's
I'm making a
creative.
1 minute nonsense video. This is what I nibbled on today.
Oh, for sure.
Like, bro,
Let her watch me make the same smoothie every day. Cause what?
if I'm in the Creator Fund, pretty rich, and I just need to maintain income,
Yeah.
and I don't have to write music right now. Yeah, duh.
Immediately.
Walking my dog. Why is this video 1 minute long? Don't even worry about it. And I'm going live. Oh, we're getting some Clay hate in the chat. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I think Megan deserves this. Somebody sweet, somebody nice, somebody kind. After that nonsense that happened to her in her own day, you know who you are.
Yeah, I hope she's healed and this is like her.
Yes.
Charming.
Yes.
Because you know the people who
Yes.
come to me like, healed. I need her to be healed.
Yes. I'm so like, yeah. Prince Charming. Us. Ah! Prince Charming, that's real bad, yo. Like, anyways.
Why are you telling me you're innocent?
I mean, she's cuffed.
Next.
I just think it's so cute. And then briefly, I don't know if Macy will be brief about this, but I'll make it brief. Amaya and Brian won Love Island. I didn't know that they just became couples, so I was supporting them. But from my new obtained knowledge, I guess I would support best looking from the top 3 or whatever. Nico, and Landria.
Nick and Elijah.
Nick and Landria. But Ryan and Amaya sold me, so I can't even say nothing.
They're cute. I think they're very cute. The only problem I had is that Brian wasn't, like, Amaya wasn't his first choice. He was chasing, if y'all watch, he was chasing that one girl the whole time. He was always chasing somebody else. He was with Andrina. They were, like, weird. I don't know. It's not that I think it's bad. I just wish they had more time for it to really be sold to me. It honestly, the top, like, 3, 4 felt like battle of, like, the crumbs. Like, it's not that I didn't like making a Landria. It's just that they were new as well. So it's kind of like, and then I thought Iris and Pepe were weird, and then Hood and Chris obviously a disaster. But this season needs to be thrown away.
Oh,
New season immediately start recruiting now.
y'all, you think Macy should be on there? Let's hear it in the chat. No? I mean, 100,000 or 50 or the potential.
Do you think I should split it?
It depends. Did he meet you that same week? Because if so, no. I don't care what America says.
I know they'd be too nice on there.
You just don't know. But also, it's like the judgment of America.
And it's also like if you don't split it, he's probably gonna leave you.
Yeah.
So I feel like you gotta be okay with him leaving
Yeah.
you.
You gotta be okay with 50K. Don't sound bad to me and one.
50K more than I had before. So.
Literally, I'm not complaining. Anyways, guys, speaking of complaints, why is NFL season taking forever? But 50 days away. That seems like a lot, but it's gonna go by so fast. I feel like the weeks are flying. August is like that they always have a game like the Hall of Fame game. Preseason is gonna be here before you know it. And the teams, as we have talked about on the show, have been shaken up. Justin Fields is a Jet. Aaron Rodgers is quarterback for the Steelers. Russell Wilson and Jameis on the Giants. Yeah, like, you know what? I can't even say that without gagging. Russell Wilson is a Giant. Ooh. But what team are you most excited to see, or teams, or players? Like, okay, this is their first season with 70, or this is their second, or, you know.
I'm most excited to see, I'll say I'm excited to see the Texans because they got CJ Gardner and they picked up Mr.
They luckily got CJ Gardner.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I don't know why the Eagles, I love the Eagles. I don't know why we won and said, okay, who can we give away? I don't understand that because Texans are a strong team. So you just gave them a dime real quickly. I'm excited to see them. Who else am I excited to see? Not excited to see the Chiefs, but I am excited to see their team dynamic in a sense of I felt like they were falling apart kind of last season, and everyone's trying to see like can they come back and be great. And then they're talking about Travis Kelce and how he was so good, and then he was really struggling those last few games. So I'm not excited to watch them because I'm not a fan, but I do want to see what they do. And I think just a player, Shador, I really want to see him play. I want to see him get the time. I want to see how he performs and how he just uses his opportunities. I will say that. That's what I'm just.
Thank think all great notes. CJ, man, ball out. And did you watch his interview?
No.
Yeah, he hurt, but he's gonna eat. He's gonna eat. I mean, at least he got a ring though, and he got an actual I earned this ring. I was third string.
I was on the bench getting the snacks.
No, he got I did this ring. I think obviously y'all know I'm a Ravens fan. I think I'm definitely excited to the Ravens. Every year it's always, and I gotta start holding my team accountable. Every year it's, no, we're doing it, we got this, this really gotta be the year that, I'm not saying Super Bowl, even though we better get there, at least AFC Championship.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there should be no reason, the Bengals don't even have a defense. Please. And y'all know, Jamar, we love you. We gotta be
just count your checks.
You don't have a defense. They don't want to fix Jamar Stewart's contract for some. Give him the money. He was your first round pick. It's so simple. Give him money.
I don't know why they always have contract issues. What's
all
going on? What is going on?
Every season. Pay Trey Hendrickson. I don't understand. But anyways, the Bengals, the Chiefs, I'm not gonna lie, we always say something, Mahomes gonna come back to the AFC.
Literally, I so get excited because I don't
literally. I'm like, bro, Rashee Rice, with the court case and everything, he probably not even gonna play. Like she said with Kelsey, I don't even know how it's gonna be this season for real. So what does that leave us with?
Unfortunately, I don't think it matters.
Literally, that's why I'm like, at the end of the day, Ravens, I just need us to get to an AFC Championship. Mm-hmm. I'm really excited to see it and also nervous. But excited, it's a good feeling inside, and no, and Malachi's.
They have a good one. I love Malachi. I'm hoping they have a good season.
Real bad. Also, like I said, Justin Fields. I'm not gonna be like this is the season I actually am gonna tune into every team. Okay. I gotta see how Justin Fields plays. I gotta see, and Russell Wilson. I gotta see that mess. Right. Cause are you starting him or are you gonna say Jackson Dart? I'm gonna watch his preseason games though. Cause I'll trade it up for him. Jackson, you better come, okay?
I know.
I think Aaron Rodgers, because the Steelers play the Ravens twice, I'll naturally see those games. I'm not giving the Steelers no extra of my money, okay?
I don't.
I just think those are the ones. But I'm really excited to see the young Bulls. I'm excited to see Malik Neighbors with Russell Wilson. How does that look? And for everybody hating on Jalen Hurts saying the team carried him, I feel so bad. I want him to succeed and do well. But there's so many good players.
The Eagles, it's
there's so many good teams. I'm I want Jalen to win again.
Unless he literally got traded to a trash team, we wouldn't really know. But the thing is, he does his job. I don't understand being oh, you got carried. That's ridiculous to me.
Carried is so disrespectful. I'll never accept that. I think carried is
you didn't do nothing.
Literally. Bro, I'm pretty sure he has the most rushing touchdowns as a quarterback. And I get it, they get to the line, but he still gotta run. There's so many stats we could get into. Cause y'all love to hate on Jalen. Love. It's ridiculous. Got carried by his team. The quarterback. The quarterback. Okay.
Yeah.
One of the arguments someone said he holds the ball the most and out of all the quarterbacks, and it's bad because if he was on a team with a bad offensive line, he wouldn't be able to do that. Exactly. His offensive line gives him the opportunity. We saw with Caleb. Sack the most time. Caleb loved to hold that ball. So dumb. If Caleb was on the Eagles, he would have time to be
and I'm taking my time.
Real bad. I don't understand using that stat against it, but alas. I don't know. I feel there's so much to be excited for. Opening day though, I think there's one game that how they always try to start beef. Cowboys and the Eagles. But there's a night game. I'm pretty sure it's the Ravens. Yeah, Ravens and the Bills. Josh Allen, watch your effing back, cause I know my mom and grandma watch this. Josh Allen, we want smoke. Y'all thought y'all was sleeping as the first game. Say less. I'm excited to see how Caleb does here. They got him, I think, a new OC and then lineman.
I'm literally
I'm nervous.
At this point, it's make or break because it's they got you everything. So I'm nervous.
But it's also my second year.
I know, that's what I'm saying. They're not gonna give.
But Jaden Daniels, you ruined it for everybody.
They're not. I know.
You have one rookie.
And
Ah!
ate. I'm sorry,
And CJ Stroud,
bro.
bro.
Literally. They ate so bad. I told you, it's the number 2. It's the number 2.
I can't, bro. I can't. They both ruined it. So like, well, CJ didn't. They went into an organization better set up, better equipped. We all knew Justin Fields was struggling in Chicago. There's no way that you thought Caleb was gonna eat there too. There's no way.
And realistically, he didn't even do terrible. Not terrible. Did the team perform terribly? Yes. But I feel like he, most of the time, did the best with what he had.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, I feel bad because it's like, okay, they made all these changes, now it's really gonna look like it's you.
Yeah.
If something goes wrong.
Yeah. I'm so surprised he didn't resign Keenan. I'll be mad as heck. They got him, made him come to USC Pro Day,
Literally.
made a whole show of this relationship.
And
Resign that man.
Sorry.
Resign that
It
man.
makes no sense to me.
I think I'm not excited, but eager to see JJ McCarthy just because y'all let my man Sam Darnold go. It don't make no sense. Okay, I get Sam was asked for a lot of money, and Sam, you did a bit too much because you was in a great offense.
Sam, you could've.
You was in a great offense, of course but 14 wins is not like,
Yeah.
you can't just, it's the
Yeah.
same thing with Jalen. You can't just say it's all, but JJ, it's just you think you got nobody. And it's his first season. I don't understand.
Yeah,
I don't understand.
I don't understand. We couldn't have come to no agreement.
Literally.
Sam, like, we just don't have it.
Just as a backup.
But like, can you just please? Because what are we doing with this? Like, they ain't really done nothing for us yet.
But you know they're sold on JJ McCarthy?
I
The
think
great white hope.
they're definitely gonna
That's
fix
a
it.
Josh Allen, bro.
They're
Oh
gonna
yeah.
do it.
Oh yeah.
I don't.
Bro, the Jets and the Steelers, they love being messy because they're not a team. The first week is so messy, bro. Like,
I love that though.
that's so messy. Bo Nix, okay, I guess we'll see.
It's like whatever at that point.
She beat me.
I don't like bonus. I don't care. But whatever.
I just don't know how he'll like do in the league. I think it's gonna be another Trevor Lawrence, Justin Herbert, like sits there for years and just kind of.
It's like it's not enough to where they feel the need to seek out someone else.
Yeah.
But
And the Bengals and the Browns, I guess I'll watch. I don't know.
I need to watch the Bengals because
Yeah.
I have to.
I really hope Shador gets some PT, and I really hope he dominates. I'm sorry that you're in my conference. You're getting belt to ass, but I really do wish you success.
I want them to be like try to be funny and be messy and put like Dylan Weaver out there, and I want him to get and then they'll say, all right, actually, okay, I don't want him to get snide. I want him to just play awfully. I need him to throw like 4 interceptions and then to be like, ooh, and I need back-to-back interceptions, and then be like, sure, come on in. I don't care because we know who the better quarterback is, and they're really funny.
Just ignore that, guys. Yeah, I agree. I don't know. Actually, wait, hold up. I'm not saying I agree so wholeheartedly. I do think he's a better QB, but I think they're gonna start with Flacco, and then I don't know if they're gonna ease their way or see how Flacco does, but
I think they're gonna see how he
we
does.
know how the Browns are.
It's just, I don't want it to get to the point where it's like, we don't know what's wrong, we don't have any other options, and your options are sitting there looking at you on the bench.
Yeah, I don't want it to be another USC situation. Like, for example, if you guys don't know, Miller playing up until I don't even know if it was week 10. At a certain point, I stopped
I think it
counting,
was week 7 or 8.
and I was like, okay, you're putting in our backup quarterback, who was a sophomore, and he was a sophomore or junior.
Yeah.
I don't even know. Regardless, you're putting him in the middle of the week, in the middle of the season, and he has to win this many games to get us to a bowl game. The pressure was high. I'm not saying he's learning the plays in the offense. Obviously, he's enveloped in that during the week. But chemistry is not there with the receivers, and I just don't want that to happen to Shador or Dylan either.
And it's not fair because it all falls on them, and then the fans who are ignorant are all blaming that person when it's like it's really not their fault because they haven't had the chance, and it is it's a completely different quarterback. Everyone has to switch, get used to things, and you're giving them no grace at all.
Yeah, completely agree. I just don't play with me. I feel like that's a good little. I'm excited to see the Cowboys. Let me stop using that word so lightly. I'm squinting my eye because CD, I did come at you. Why'd you sign? Then they gave you old boy George. So we'll see how y'all do. I do think they needed a second receiver badly to take the weight off of C-Land. But can Dak be Dak and not get hurt? Let's see how the Cowboys do.
I think I might watch 3 games this season, unless they're playing someone I care about.
Yeah, for sure. Like, I know they're going to give them a hard time because it always giving the, whoever pays the most money. But alas. Any other last thoughts? If you want to give a little Love Island spiel or anything we didn't talk about sports-wise?
No, the only thing is, America, you should never be allowed to vote again because Ace and Shelly should have won. And Shelly's not a mean girl.
Is that Miami?
No, I love Amaya. Amaya's sweet.
I didn't watch it, by the way, guys.
Amaya's great. Amaya's great. She's fantastic.
I'm mad that I watched the last episode and I was like, the letters, and then Macy's like, oh no, this is new love. Not even love. You can't even use the L word.
I don't know if it. A lot of people I've talked to have been like, yeah, I don't know if that's gonna last. I think they're very cute together, and I think he has the opportunity to understand her really well because a lot of her time in the villa, everybody didn't understand her culture, and they're both Hispanic. So I feel like that is great, and they can build on that, and it can be really good. I don't know though, because they didn't have the time to have problems really. It was really just like, what do they call it? Like the honeymoon phase.
I see what you're saying. Yeah. There was no testing the love.
Yeah. And he got to see what was wrong that everybody else did. So it was kind of like, he would not had an easy end, but everybody else, all the guys she was with were trash. So he really just had to be decent.
Hearing that, it's like, okay.
She definitely should have won though with what was left because she's just the best person I feel. But
okay, good people win.
And I think he only won because he's with her.
And he got the money case.
Yeah.
Just kidding. I knew she would have split it also.
She would have. She's too nice. I hate when the men get the money.
Anyways, guys, as always, we'll see you next time. Macy will take us out. And yeah, RG3, actually my bad. Robert, don't ever speak on my girl Angela. Keep my wife's name out your mouth. Okay? Because you're lucky it's not new. Because my frustration is gone. It's gone.
Yeah.
But don't ever. It was just so backwards. Anyways, go Ravens as always. Josh Allen and Justin Herbert are the great white hope. Sorry. I just learned that phrase, y'all. And Joe Burrow is hanging on to that run Chiefs win from years ago. Joe, you better get to the playoffs this year or you're also the great white hope list. Lamar's up top. Anyways, Macy's gonna close us off.
Yeah, move. That whole spiel. She didn't mean that, Bengals.
I did, except T and Jamar.
Thank you. Anyways, guys, as always, thank you so much for watching, for tuning in, for listening to Jemi's crazy and weird rants. I don't know if I've done this in the video. I have to keep the balance, Can't get a little crazy like her. As always, follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and here on YouTube. Same thing as you see down below. Take her microwave, posting clips, everything. And if you didn't get the chance to tune in to the live, rewatch it, turn on, hit the little bell. Hit the little bell so you get the notifications, okay, y'all? So y'all can get in here and fight for your teams, fight as fans against Shania, because she be clocking everybody, She be clocking everybody, y'all. Anyways, as always, guys, we will see you next week on Sunday. We appreciate you guys for being here. We will see you next week, y'all.
We keep going.
Don't forget to follow us, guys, on @TakeHerMicrowave. Everything, y'all. Y'all know it. As always, our opinions here are always off script.